Sometimes Venus is a beautiful evening star, brightest thing in the sky. Okay, it's not really a star, but it is amazingly bright sometimes. And then sometimes you don't see it in the evening at all, but maybe you see it in the morning as a morning star. And sometimes it's in front of or behind the sun and you can't even see it. Well, if you see it as an evening star or a morning star, it depends on where Venus is in its orbit around the sun. So I have sketched here Venus orbit around the sun, and then over here is Earth. It's all not to scale. So Venus is somewhere around this orbit here. If you're on Earth and you see Venus as an evening star, then it's after sunset. Sunset is over on this side of the Earth here. And so if you're seeing it after sunset, you are over here somewhere and you're not going to be able to see through Earth and see it if it's over here. So if you see Venus as an evening star and you're here, you must be seeing it over here. So if Venus is an evening star, it will be over on one particular side. It has to be over here if it is an evening star. Now maybe that's not where Venus is, and then it's not an evening star. You notice it could be closer to the sun and be an evening star, and it would look bigger through a telescope and it'd be a bit brighter, or it could be farther away from the sun, it would look dimmer and smaller through a telescope. But if it's a morning star, it wouldn't be over there. If it's a morning star, you would see it here. Over here is where sunrise is, and so if you're seeing it at sunrise, then it would be, you're seeing it before sunrise. As soon as the sun comes up, you can't see it. So if you're seeing it there, then it has to be over on this side, and it would have to be in this part of the orbit if Venus is seen as a morning star. The same would be true of the inner planet Mercury, the other inner planet, although Mercury is closer to the sun, and so it always sets really soon after the sun, and it rises just before the sun rises.